season and a great place for it. Welcome to historic Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Today we've got a battle here in the NFC North. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. Cairo Santos out for the opening kick. And here we go from Lambeau. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Takes the handoff, now low. Headed out right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, we're one snap in, and already this defense has potentially killed this opening drive. And remember how valuable every possession is in the NFL. Talk about setting an immediate tone by this defense.
White.
Shotgun now for Lowe. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Rhythm. You hear me talking about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Ready.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
On the move, past the 40. And he's down to almost, actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign with that run.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a 1st down from the 30. Love from the gun. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Love out of the shotgun. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run. Jacobs. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut.
Chris, and everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
Come on, ready?
This time it's a passing play. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on third down. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 start. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can hit the ground on this side.
And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. 3 yards on that carry. That leaves him facing 4th and goal.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. And this is going to be a Green Bay touchdown! The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. Starting at the 10. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First carry now for the rookie out of Iowa State. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Working from the gun, Williams. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Luther Burden, the guy he's looking for. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. The Brock throw was on target. Gotta help your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. That's taken at the 15. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set.
The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here, ready?
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
He's got it at the 24. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10.
What is that?
Motioning the tight end now. On play action, here's Williams. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Packers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Hey, listen, when you're throwing down the middle of the field, you have got to be crystal clear in your vision. There are so many defenders that can get into those zones. That might be a case of the QB there trying to do a little bit too much and certainly didn't see the defender who comes up with a big interception.
Nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Strike two. Ready.
Love looking to pass. Completes this one to ground. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That's good. Packers, first down.
Ready.
To the air with Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Blue striker. 52 blue.
Back to the air. Love. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
These two NFC North teams have played one so far. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready.
Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. And again, Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers double their lead to 14. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. His return starts at the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. And the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
It's kind of one of those moments sitting up here in the booth where you're like, man, if they're going to find a way to get the first points, somebody has got to step up. Just have not been able to find even that first completion yet. So whether it's running the ball, playing even better defense, you've got to pick the QB up somehow, some way.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. Into the red zone. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 20-zip lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Coming in from the right, and they blocked it. They blocked it. And they'll snuff out that return before it gets too far, so just a block extra points on the play. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. Has some daylight through the 40. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down. Williams from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't find Roma Dunze there. So it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Williams with 3rd and long. Big strike here to Moore. Well, this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, now we're on. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
Well, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the gun on 3rd, it's Williams. And finds Kmet downfield. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
And man is there to knock that away.
You know what that guy was called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Now here's Williams. And the defender comes away with it. And the Packers will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing and under pressure, they rose up, and they created the takeaway.
And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Let's ready.
Play fake, it's Love. Called in by Musgrave. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Ready.
Hand off, running right, Jacobs. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Hit made by T.J. Edwards.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Set. Ready. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can have a lot of yards if someone tracks him down.
This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will...
Jacobs is hit. He fumbled that football. But it looked like the Packers were able to cover it. No turnover. They keep possession. Woo, let's give them a... Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
Black shot. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Throwing, it's Love. Escapes the pocket. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. McMahon is there to tack on the point after. And the Packers continue piling onto this lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion.
Set to kick off.
Has this at the 6. Lateral doesn't work. And they steal it back on the return. Well, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, ball's going to come to you. Ball's going to come to you every single pitch. Ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Red 38. Set.
2nd and 10. Love trying again. Finds him over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Hut.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Jordan Love, the touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Packers grow their lead yet again. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game. It's not. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. A give now from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Love now. Completed over the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Come on. Ready.
Jacobs running behind center. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Man, he got absolutely crunched behind that line, and as he peels himself up off the ground, Brock, got to be looking around for who missed that block and allowed that hit to happen.
It's not too often you get a clean shot at somebody right in the backfield. He was not passing up that opportunity.
Moving in the right direction that time, but only 2 yards picked up, so it's 3rd and 9.
Set. Ready. 52 blue. 6. Mega. Drill green. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's got a touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers tack on 7 more to their lead.
Bears nothing.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set, 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. That brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Here's the one back on the handoff. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
To throw, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Williams to throw on third. Completed to his running back. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up fourth down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. The Packers take their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. Quick throw right side. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They hit him for 5 yards on fourth down and get the successful conversion. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Bears.
To the air yet again, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The give here on 2nd. He is down at the 30-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Hits his running back. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Bears, first down. 1st and goal, Chicago.
Williams on the play action. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 8-yard
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Here's Williams. Dump off caught by his back. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears put at least a tiny dent into that lead. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears take 7 points off the deficit.
Bears 7.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Robinson with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. And out to Jacobs to start the drive. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Ready?
Going run again with Jacobs. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more of a kitty cat effort there.
Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down.
Drill 52.
10 at the 49-yard line.
Running right, here's Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Packers football in what has been a one-sided game in their favor. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Claws 10. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow 43. Set.
Love from the gun. He's got it complete to Reed. And he's taken down at the 30. There's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Packers.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 30-yard line.
Okay, right.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Set. Ready. Ready. Ready.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He picks up 5 on that first down run. Brings up 2nd down.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. The defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. On the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hand off here to Jacobs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set.
They stick with Jacobs. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down, like that linebacker just did.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they face 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That one missed the mark. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. That's more of the catch out left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Hey, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
First down, Williams. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears making the scoreboard look a touch better. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears cut into the lead by another point.
Bears 14. Cairo Santos to kick off.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Nixon now to return it. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he picks up about 4 yards before they send him out. So 2nd and 6 coming up.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Ready. 33. Ready.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the beauty of mixing up your play calling like a great boxer. You never throw the same punch. Throw some unique looks. And that jet sweep, highly effective at moving the chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Handoff running left. Jacobs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Love now, off the play action. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
10 black. 10.
Again to Jacobs on the inside handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here's Jacobs again on second down. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Green Bay. Packers nearing their 6th win this season. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Ready?
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. First down run, netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Red. 38. Hut.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And this drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
Ready.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. And that's well into the end zone, so a missed chance to stick them near the goal line. Instead, they're going to have the ball at the 20. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
So much to like about that run, Tate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers